A lot of time when I have visitors come to the museum and I happen to be here, I start off with the question, what's a mineral? Well, I can show you textbooks that have paragraphs explaining what a mineral is, and I've worked with engineers and had problem using English as a common language, having different meaning to the words. So I've created a couple definitions for engineers to understand, and hopefully 4-year-olds as well. So my definition of a mineral is a crystal that occurs in nature, period. It can be a free-grown crystal like this one, where I picked this one up. If I'd had a 5-gallon bucket and a shovel, I could have filled the bucket. They occurred in a rock called limestone that had cavities, and hot water solution came through and deposited crystals of the same mineral, quartz, some of which never attached. So a crystal can be attached. It can be so crowded you might not be able to identify a crystal form or shape. It can be broken. Here's a crystal that still has some faces, been tumbled in a creek, and somebody smacked it with a hammer just to see if it was clear inside. It's clear as glass. Now, those of you who are familiar with Florida and been to the beach, you're familiar with the beach sand. You're walking on millions and millions of crystal fragments of quartz. I also asked the question, what's a rock? Well, my simple definition is a rock can be a free crystal, and there's a bag full of them in another room, and I haven't yet identified this mineral, but it's on display because this is a free crystal. It can be a fragment composed of one mineral, and if you smell this one when you come to the museum, you'll smell like rotten eggs, and you'll forever be able to identify this mineral, sulfur. Many minerals are very easy to identify. A rock can also be composed of more than one mineral, and this is granite. It has 2 colors of feldspar, a little bit of mica, and you probably can't see it, but the little tiny grains of quartz sand. When this rock weathers, everything turns to clay except the quartz sand. It washes down the rivers, makes it to the beach, and the currents bring it down to Florida to make our wonderful sandy beaches with millions of quartz crystal fragments.